I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Oh! I come outside today to an awesome surprise. This, yes guys, a flower. Not just any flower, guys. This is my very first time getting a flower on this plant. And there's a good reason why. I just got this plant at the end of last year. Alright, so I got it as a pup in a pot, a gallon pot. And I now have a flower. This particular plant is sweet tart. Alright, I never ever produced a flower from a sweet tart. I don't think I ever grew it before. This is my first time. And sweet tart is one of those plants that they're trying to replace the store-bought banana with. So it's similar to that with a little twang. Of course, guys, you know, if you buy it from the store, it's never gonna taste as good as when you grow it in your yard. I was so excited. It made me want to do this.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yes, it made me so excited I act the fool. I wanted to dance, I wanted to shout, I wanted to scream. And guys, if you ain't never grew bananas, and there's tons of different varieties, when you get a brand new banana to flower, it is totally exciting. You know, nothing else to say about it. It's just exciting. And I grow bananas every year. I get bananas every year, but when I get one from a new plant, guys, oh my goodness, it's amazing. That's all I can say about it. So guys, you know, I'm looking forward to everybody who actually got a pup for me this year to actually produce their own bananas, so y'all could get this feeling. Have y'all doing what I do, you know? But I do have some issues, you know, with some of the bananas I got fruiting in the front. I am going to attend to that now. All right, fam. So what we're gonna try to do is get us some bamboo from over there. Now, what I want to do is get some very long pieces of bamboo so I can adjust for each different height of each one of my trees. Too short won't work. Too long, I can work with too long. So what we're gonna do is get over here and try to cut us probably 6 to 8 long stalks of bamboo. All right, guys, so let's do it. Pray for me, no snakes. No snakes, all right? My goodness. Oh. Whew. That was a little harder than I thought it would be. But I think we have us some bamboo. Alright. So what we're going to do now is try to get it up out of here, and I will clean it up. All right, fam, so I think I got enough. All right, I got some really long, probably 20-foot long bamboo sticks, and I'm sure I can use each one of them twice. So for now, I'm gonna let that be that, and we're gonna go and take these where they need to be. All right, fam, so I think I got enough. All right, I got some really long, probably 20-foot long bamboo sticks, and I'm sure I can use each one of them twice. So for now, I'm gonna let that be that, and we're gonna go and take these where they need to be. All right, fam, so let me show y'all what we gonna do with these bamboo sticks. All right, so first of all, let me start by saying this has been a really surprising, amazing year for my banana plants. Why? Because we had one of the coldest winters that I can remember. We had 20-degree weather. It stayed below freezing for like 7 days, and that is unheard of for our area. So I was not expecting to get many fruit, if any, you know, but surprisingly, I got an amazing amount of fruit. All right, and I'm gonna show y'all what I got so far. So guys, look at this beautiful head of bananas right here. All right, so this plant was cut all the way to the ground. We got from all the way from the ground to all these fruit producing in August in one season. That even surprised me. I did not think that would do it. All right, so not only do we have this one in this mat, which I do have separated, we also have this one. All right, guys, so this thing is massive. It is massive. So I tried to count the fingers on each hand, right? So the least amount of fingers I seen on a hand was 13, and the most I seen was 19. So I'm gonna count these hands. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 hands on this rack of bananas, and the smallest hand has 13 fingers. So you do the math. That is a lot of bananas, guys. So, you know, well over 100, you know, 120, 140. I mean, that's a lot of bananas, and I'm super excited that this plant came all the way from the ground, all the way up, gave me bananas, and we just might be able to get them to ripen. Now, I know we will get them to thicken up, and I can ripen them after I cut them regardless, but I would love to see them turn yellow on the tree. And I know we don't have that much time, but you know, Mother Nature has the final say in that. So that's where we at. All right, fam, so this is another rack of bananas. This was actually the very first one that we had this season. It's not the biggest one, but it was the first one. And I'm very excited, and I believe these will do just fine. They may or may not turn yellow, but I'm excited either way because we actually got a flower and we're gonna actually be able to eat some of these bananas. So that is a plus. Now, let me show you another one. All right, guys, so this is the other flower. This one just opened up, and it is a massive flower. I'm expecting to have a lot of bananas from this particular flower. All right, fam, so it is common practice to brace your banana plants, right? Once they start plumping it up and filling up with their pulp, the flower gets pretty heavy, and it puts a lot of pressure on the plant to keep it up. Now, with us having these windstorms every so often, it is better for us to go ahead and err on the side of caution. Sometimes you don't need it, but in this case, we definitely gonna need it. Let me show you why. As you can see right there, there's a buckle in my plant, and you may be able to see how this plant is curved. So obviously, by the flower sitting out so far away from the stem of this plant and it's bent over already, it's just going to continue to bend until it gives out and it's going to break. So we're going to try to do something to stop that from happening. All right, fam, so we up and back at it again. So let's get going. Hey guys, on the side note, I can't tell you how excited I am to see my bees actually taking in the nectar of these banana plants. So if you don't know, the flowers of these banana plants put out a very sweet nectar, which is so sweet that I actually will go in there and grab some of it myself just to taste. If they can consume enough of that nectar and go to the hive and do what they do and make some honey out of that, man, I can't wait to taste what banana nectar honey tastes like. So guys, what I'm doing is trying to find a good cross point for where I can put these. Being a little bit off won't be bad. I just have to spread it just a little bit more, but so we're gonna say about right there would be a good point. So what I have here is some large cable ties. I'm going to use these to hold my bamboo sticks together. So fam, I can't tell you how impressed I am with that. I have no doubt that this will absolutely do the job. Alright. So when I put it up under the head of bananas, the tree is already bent a little from the weight. So I lift up on it and embraced it with these 2 bamboo sticks, and it's sitting on there so comfortably, and it got enough weight to where the bamboo sticks are in the ground and will absolutely prevent it from pulling down any further. That to me is amazing, and it cost me absolutely nothing to do. So guys, one of the weird things is I grow so many fruit flowers that have pretty good nectar, but for whatever reason my bees tend to like to go off to get the nectar, and I always want to know, how can I actually get them to stay in the yard and get honey from the flowers in the yard. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited that they're on the banana plant. Alright, and if you never tried the nectar from a dessert banana, it is really, really good. And I can only see a bee making it much better.